Ryan, let me go to you with this one. We also got a tweet from Jenna Brown. She asked, what are 3 priorities college students should focus on at this time in our lives? I'll ask you first and then you, Dr. West.
And then interesting you say tweet. I think that as we have become, I guess, the land of talking to one another in 140 characters or less, I guess one thing that we need to focus on is learning how to communicate. We do not know how to communicate with one another. We hide behind Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and think that we actually have real relationships with folks just because they said I friended you, you know? And we've become so impatient with one another. We've become so despondent to each other's, ability to try to reach out to one another because, no, it takes too much time to sit down and have some dinner and break bread. And though how many business deals are really actually made over dinner? You know, if you want to go overseas, a lot of friends of mine in Japan, that's where they do business, dinner, because they sit down, they learn about one another. It's hard to talk to other folks as we tweet to other folks to learn about who's receiving and oh, I'm excited because he retweeted me. So that's one thing that we should learn. Obviously, being a little bit biased, I think we have to learn about the importance of financial literacy as a college student. I do believe that as you are in college, there are things that when you graduate, average of about 30% of African Americans are going to graduate with about $30,000 in debt on average, compared to anywhere between 7 and 16% in the given time for white America. So we are graduating with a whole lot of debt. So to not learn about financial literacy, and again, it's one thing to say we wish it was taught, but it's another thing to say, okay, let's try to get it taught. But in the meanwhile, I need to learn it myself. And I think that's the double-pronged approach we have to have. And sometimes we're so caught up in trying to point fingers at what other people are not doing for us, we forget to do for us by us.